Hello there, my name is iMac117 and today I will be doing a review on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. Now, I was supposed to do this one, gotta go, something in my eye. I was supposed to do this one like last week type of thing, I saw it then. Uh, I know it's been out for a while now, but I saw some other people still do reviews on it, like they did one and it's like been out for a while. But I thought I might as well give my thoughts about it. I wasn't going to do a review on this, and I wasn't even going to go see the movie. How did I see the movie? I was at my friend just like, oh, let's go see a movie, and it's just like, and I already saw like Independence Day and Warcraft and X-Men and all these other ones. So I just said, oh, well, what about that Ninja Turtles one? I was like, oh yeah, sure, why not? And then we saw it. I think they enjoyed it, but me, I just, it was shit. It was absolute, just rubbish. Rubbish, I tell you. And if you don't know my opinion on Michael Bay's movies, well, he sucks. Okay, that just need to get that out of the road. I don't like his movies. I mean, I don't mind a few of them. Like, I didn't mind the first Transformers movie. I thought that was alright. Revenge of the Fallen, I don't mind as well, but it is known as one of the worst ones. But then the third Transformers and the fourth one, they suck. The first Ninja Turtles movie, I don't mind as well. But he only produced that one, though. And I don't mind the Purge movies. He produces those ones. But besides that, he's pretty shit with his movies. He like does the same thing over and over again. So, in Tales out of the show, what's the story exactly? Man, I don't know. I don't know what the story is. I mean, I just was so confused all the way. Like, I'm pretty good with my movies, and I got confused. I think, look, I'm gonna try my best, but the story was that, like, okay, the start of it, they're trying to, the Foot Clan are trying to break Shredder out of the shadows, not making out of jail type of thing. And that was on a car chase, and of course there was an explosion, Michael Bay, obviously, and the explosions were blue this time, which was very weird on a car, and it turned blue. So I was just thinking, what the fuck? It must have had that shit that they put in those Fast and Furious cars. It must have been some shit like that. But as far as I'm concerned, the cars were just black. They were like those police cars, so they cannot have blue fire. They should be red. So don't know what the fuck happened there. But anyway, explosions. There was like 3 explosions that went off for the same car, and it was one bomb. What the fuck? Anyway, so yeah, they break Shredder out, and B-Body and Roxy are in there as well, and they escape as well. And how did they escape? Oh yeah, they just knocked the dude out, and then they just left. Anyway, yeah, you get then. Like, that bit's all pretty good. It was all pretty good, from there. And then Shredder teleports, and this is when it starts to get stupid. Teleports, and he meets Krang. And Krang, what the fuck was he? I mean, he was like a big brain squid. That's what he was. It was really weird. But I mean, obviously that's what he is. But he was really big. I thought he was like a smaller type character, because I remember seeing one that he was pretending to be the Shredder once. So I don't really know what happened there, but okay. That was kind of weird to me. But, yeah, so, he was just weird, and I didn't like his voice. Actually, yeah, his voice was pretty shit. He was just a really boring character, once again, didn't really care about. So yeah, he tells old Shredder to be like, hey, get these 3 things for me so I can make this deadly bomb. And, well, so you can teleport me as well. No, yeah, so you can teleport, and I'll come through in pieces, like a Lego set, and then we'll build together, and then we'll work together, but then I'll betray you and freeze you later and not worry about you, and then I will destroy the planet by myself. That sounds oddly familiar, doesn't it, guys? Dark of the Moon. Dark of the Moon. Yeah, I just did that twice anyway. Okay, so I will get these pillar things and we'll throw them into the sky and it will make a giant portal to transfer Cybertron to us, which will destroy the world and we will be rulers. And then Megatron, you will betray me and we'll have a fight and Optimus Prime will save us. Sounds oddly familiar to me for some reason. And we'll have a hot girl during the movie. Yeah, oh god. Anyway, but by the way, the CGI in this is really good though. It is pretty good. Like, I mean, the turtles look more realistic in this one. Bebop and Rocksteady look good. Crane look good. But yeah. Anyway, my opinions about the turtles. So, uh, okay, Leonardo, he's pretty good, pretty exact. He's supposed to be like that leader type character, and he does that. Raphael's supposed to be that badass character who gets all angry and has anger issues and shit like that. He does that, which is good. Donatello, he's not supposed to be the skilledest one in the group. I don't even know if that was a correct sentence, but whatever. Like the best in the group, he just has that. You know, he's all smart and he has the calculations and stuff. You know, that's him. Donatello. No, that was Donatello. Fuck. What's his name? I always forget his name. Michelangelo. See, I always forget him because here's the thing. Michelangelo. I. Why is he stupid? He's not. Michelangelo. I was about to say Donatello again. Michelangelo. He's supposed to be a funny character and not take things seriously. He's not supposed to be a stupid character. He's not stupid. He's just he just like finds things funny and all that and all. You know, he's not supposed to be stupid. He's not like, oh wait, what are we doing? Even though he's like, they just told him and he was listening before and it was his idea or something like that. And he's like, oh wait, what are we doing? You know, it was stupid. I just didn't like how they portray him because he's not stupid, and I don't like when they do that to some characters. It's not funny whatsoever. Um. Anyway, so yeah, and then there was Splinter as well. Master Splinter. But yeah, he didn't do shit in this one, but he definitely wasn't as creepy as the first one. The first one, I just felt like he just was creepy. This one, he wasn't that creepy. He was actually pretty cool. He just let Leonardo be in control, which was good. You know, he's trying to teach him how to be a leader. Um. Shredder did fuck all. He did really fuck all. He just like, it was just all like, ching! I got these knives and he must be under my control. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, he was really boring. And then he got frozen at the end, so we're gonna have another sequel. Fuck. Anyway, um, yeah, so he didn't do anything. And then we have, Casey Jones. I was about to say Donatello again. Jeez, why do I keep saying Donatello? Donatello. There we go. So Casey Jones. I'm sorry to say he sucked. I mean, stick to Arrow, mate. You do better than that, even though that's not even a great show. But I mean, you do better than Arrow anyway. But he just, oh, what the hell? When was he a police officer? Somebody tell me this. I don't really know these origin stories, but as far as I'm concerned, he is not a police officer. He's not a police officer. So I don't know where the hell that came from. He's just like, oh yeah, you guys need to get a hobby. For me, I like hockey. And I was just like, oh, for fuck's sake. And then he was just like, what was another thing? It was just like, he was like a child and a grown man. He's just like, one day I'm gonna be a detective. A detective, yeah, and you can't say shit about me. Oh yeah, I just spat on my keyboard, but whatever. And, oh god, I just thought, oh my god. You know, I felt like grabbing my phone out and like watching a movie on there, and because it was so boring. I saw some people. There was mainly kids in my audience, but I saw some people just like turned around and saw someone on their phone. I just thought, yeah, that's probably the right idea. Um. Yeah, I said yeah, right at the front because I was late. But I mean, yeah, but oh god, it was just terrible. So yeah, Casey Jones, there was one bit they just, like, he's fighting ninjas, right, with a hockey stick, and they have swords, and he's like, twing, and I'm just like, what the fuck is that hockey stick made out of? Because as far as I'm concerned, they're made of, like, wood, aren't they? And sometimes metal. Well, are they? I don't know. I don't think they're made of metal, but I just think, what the fuck is that made out of? But, you know, I just thought some ninjas, somehow he bet the ninja, and I mean, I know he does, but, God, I don't know. Megan Fox's character, she really was just there. Every time she was there, she was talking about how she liked the turtles, or she was just there to look hot. Okay, she's actually fucking hot, Megan Fox. I don't care what you guys say. She's good looking, but I think everyone agrees with me. But why was she there? Like, there was one bit that she's like going for that black guy. I forgot his name. What's his name? I don't know. The doctor do. You know. Anyway, so he's just like, she's like wearing a wig and all this nerdy shit. She's like, oh my god, I got a boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. And she's like following the suitcase and shit like that. And then she like changes clothes during like the train station. And there's a bunch of hot random girls. That's a Michael Bay thing. Just put a bunch of hot girls that Michael Bay would want to bang. And she was like getting chased. There was one thing like she was wearing jeans, right? And then she put a skirt on, and her jeans were gone. He's like, Macklin, how the hell do you take aware of this? Are you a perv or something? It'd just be like, well, it's fucking obvious for starters. And she does have some nice legs. I mean, I don't know what happened there. Anyway, yeah, so, I mean, that was probably my favorite scene in the movie, to be honest. Which is not a good thing, because, I mean, that was probably my favorite scene, because she just was really hot, she looked good, and it had nothing to do with the plot. But, you know, once again, pretty stupid, I just knocked the table. But yeah, that was really weird. Anyway, what else? Bebop and Rocksteady. Okay, so they would look great, by the way, once again, but they were funny at some points, but they were like the annoying funny, like just go away and stuff. And then there was some fart jokes, and I hate fart jokes. I think they're the dumbest jokes when they do those. And yeah, so you know, I just God, what the hell? Yeah, and then there was one bit that like people say this is a kids movie, and I shouldn't be so harsh on this movie, you know, but it shouldn't be a kids movie. Michael Bay needs to freaking learn that older people watch these movies because they grew up with the old TV shows like Transformers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they want to see this in like now, you know, they want to see it as a live action movie, but Michael Bay thinks it's all just for kids, and that's why they're always shit. That's why. And I mean, and why would kids find this funny? Anyway, like, I find it weird. Like, there's one bit that, like, the freaking, I don't know which one it was. It was Bebop or Rocksteady, one of them anyway. And he was just like, he was changing into a pig and a rhino, and he's just like, freaking, like, just talking, oh my god, look at me. And then like, pulls his pants, like that type of thing, and he's just, like, checking how big his dick is, and he's just like, oh my god. He's like, oh, just like, I mean, I thought that was funny. I mean, but once again, how the hell is that a kid's thing? I mean, why would people find that funny? I mean, they won't know about sex and shit like that, so, you know, what the fuck is that got to do with anything? But, I mean, I did find that bit funny. That was probably the only bit I found really funny. Oh god, there was one terrible CGI bit, though. When they're, like, in the forest and you see Bebop and Rocksteady in a tank, and they're getting this piece, it is CGI as fuck. It looks so bad. Yeah, you need to get Wet Studios onto that one, guys. No, please, Wet Studios, do not go those movies whatsoever. So yeah, that, oh god. But the plane sequence, a bit after that when they're on the plane, I thought that bit was pretty good. That was a pretty good action scene, and then like trying to get the piece and all that. That was pretty good. The fight scene at the end, it really did remind me of Transformers Dark of the Moon. The portal coming out of all the pieces, making into a fucking Starkiller base. It was freaking Star Wars rip-off-ish, or it could have been the Death Star, but whatever. It made a thing that shoots into the planet and destroys it, or whatever. Like, I didn't really care, you know, I just thought, oh, yeah, whatever. Like, some movies I'm just like, oh, no, come on. You know, this movie I just thought, no, yeah, cool. Yeah, didn't really care. I didn't feel emotionally attached to anything. And there was one bit that the turtles found out, like the ooze that transformed Bebop and Rocksteady into the rhino and the pig, they could change into humans again. And they, like, Raphael and Michelangelo were so up with the idea, they wanted to change back into humans and shit. And then there was one bit that they're just like, this is our chance to do it. And then Raphael just froze against the wall. Now, what made him do that? I mean, he was all like, yes, I want to change human. And then he somehow, like, decided, nah, I don't really want to be a human. It's just so dumb. And the police officers in this movie were stupid. I didn't really like them. I mean, the woman, God. God. It is so bad. I mean, I thought the first one was better. I mean, even though that one wasn't that great either, but I thought that was better. I mean, I liked Shredder with the robot suit, and I don't know. And then Will Arbor is in this one as well, but he's like, no, he took the credit for beating up Shredder. He's like known as the Falcon. I just thought, what the fuck is this shit? It's just such a tiring and boring movie. I mean, oh god, it's just so bad. I mean, if you got a movie, go see Ghostbusters. I saw it last night. I'm going to be doing a review on that as well, and that was incredible. That was funny. It was excellent. The CGI and all that looked great. Even the female cast was great. I mean, I thought they were going to be terrible, but they were great. But Ninja Turtles, fuck me, that was shit. Don't go see it. Just, I mean, it's just it's another one of those real Michael Bay movies. Like, Transformers Age of Extinction is a Michael Bay movie. It's really obvious. They got product placement, they've got hot girls, they've got explosions non-stop, they've got a story that doesn't make any sense. They've got CGI characters. It really is a Michael Bay movie. This one is pretty much the same thing. They've got explosions, they've got the hot girl, they've got a story that doesn't make any sense, they've got CGI characters. It's a Michael Bay movie. And I mean, I know he only produced it, but he must have had a big part in producing, because he did. Some of the shit here was really Michael Bay-ish. Yeah. Anyway, that's really my thoughts of the Range birthday. Was it? No, it wasn't. Came up with a Facebook thing there. Anyway, yeah. That's my voice break. That's my review on on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. So pretty much I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5. And I mean, it's better than Fantastic Four. I can say that, but it's probably worse. It's not as good as Transformers 1. Warcraft was way better. X-Men Apocalypse was better. Independence Day was better. So, it's pretty shit. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and check out my other reviews as well. I will be doing a Ghostbusters review, and that might come up like the next day or something. But, yeah, I'll see you guys later, and I hope you enjoy this video, and Michael Bay sucks.